disaster led to stadium safety improvements. The disaster led to stadium safety improvements. There were multiple inquests into the deaths. To escape culpability, police reports were altered. To escape culpability, police reports were altered. Police initially blamed the Liverpool supporters. Police initially blamed the Liverpool supporters. 96 people died, and over 700 were injured. 96 people died, and over 700 were injured. The goalkeeper heard fans pleading for help and eventually convinced the referee to stop the game. The goalkeeper heard fans pleading for help and eventually convinced the referee to stop the game. A request to delay the match was denied, and eager fans didn't want to miss Kickoff. Because not all of the fans were inside the stadium yet, a police constable on the scene at the Leppings Lane entrance radioed in to request that the match be delayed in order to control what was happening and accommodate the fans. That request was denied. Fans, because the game began as scheduled, could hear the chanting inside and didn't want to miss the match, exacerbating the crushing and eager flow of people into the stadium. In fact, not only did the police commander in charge, Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield, not delay the match, but he also ordered that the exit gate for the overcrowded pen be opened to let more fans in. The tragedy started with a buildup of supporters on Leppings Lane. Before the match started, Liverpool FC had asked the FA to give their fans the larger pens at Hillsborough because they expected significantly more fan turnout than Nottingham Forest. However, their request was denied. The supporters of Liverpool were assigned the smaller of the two entrances, which also had older and less functional turnstiles. This led to a significant backup of fans at the Leppings Lane entrance. The threat of the crush was actually outside first as fans poured into the bottleneck. The pressure increased until police felt they had to open exit gate C to alleviate it. Unfortunately, the large number of people pouring in moved straight to the pens, and a single gate at the base of the pen did little to alleviate the pressure of the swell. Fans were already dying inside. Many stadiums in England were heavily fenced to control fighting, which contributed to the crowd crush that day. Safety at the often rowdy football stadiums had been an increasing priority since the 1970s. There had been enough field invasions and large fights that many venues had added terraced fencing to standing areas, which made for better crowd control. The fencing at Hillsborough was designed to split the crowds on the terrace into pens, to offer some separation and prevent overcrowding in any one specific area. Sadly, that day, the center pens were massively overfilled, creating a disaster instead of preventing one. As fans continued to swell into the overfilled pens, some those on the sides made their escape by climbing the fencing and alighting in an adjacent pen. For those in the middle of the crush, however, this escape was not an option. The stadium didn't have a valid security certificate, and no one was keeping track of the number of people entering. The stadium didn't have a valid security certificate, and no one was keeping track of the number of people entering.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.